Hey guys, and welcome back to Moto Capers. So look, as you would know, I've struggled a bit lately with audio in the videos, trying to get good clean audio for you guys whilst I'm riding. And I think I've stumbled across what will be a good setup. In the past I've used cheap lav mics plugged in to adapters through the mic adapter into the camera. Which works okay, but it depends on the microphone, and sometimes the cheap ones are just rubbish. I've even used more expensive Purple Panda style microphones, but they've got a really long lead, and it's difficult then to bundle everything up and keep it inside the helmet. What I've decided to do is give it a try to actually hook my DJI Mic Mini into the receiver that comes with it, and then mount that with a cage on my camera and see if I can get really good, crisp, clear audio straight into the camera. In the past I have tried, this is the DJI Mic Mini, so in this kit you get two little Mic Minis with some dead cats, and you get this receiver. Okay, so the receiver you can hook these microphones to and get a very, very good signal. You can also, on the side here, adjust the gain of the microphone, either neutral, minus 6 and 12, and then plus 6 and 12. Interestingly, inside the camera you can also adjust how that works, and you can adjust your gain in there as well. So I've got my camera set with the gain . Alright, we'll just go to the settings. General audio, where is it? Okay, I'm going to make a liar out of me now. External microphone gain. So I've got the gain set to minus 18 decibel from the microphone coming in. And I've done a little bit of a trial with this already hooked up to the receiver and the Mic Mini, and I've got this turned to plus 6 or even at 0, and the sound that comes through is really good. I have tried in the past, and you would have seen, to Bluetooth this microphone directly to the camera, and whilst that does work, it's not very clear, so it's quite crackly. Just not pleasing to listen to. So with this setup, it should be really, really clear, which will hopefully make my videos a little bit better for you guys to listen to. Right, so I'll just turn the camera off. What you'll need, obviously, is your Ace or Ace Pro. So I've got the Ace Pro, the original. You'll need the microphone adapter. You'll need one of these little camera cages. Now, I bought this on Amazon. It's a Magson cage. It was about $25. But the beauty of this one as well is that once it's in there, all of your magnetic mounts on your camera can still be accessed. That side can still be accessed, and the buttons can still be accessed. And it gives you this option to vertically mount your camera as well. So for $20 odd, really, really good option. So yeah, if you want to buy that, there's a link in the description below. If you click on that, that'll give me a tiny little kickback. It'll cost you nothing extra, but it'll make a difference to me. Alright, so we'll get this camera mounted in the cage. Alright, see, there's a little button there for depressing to release the screen. Okay, so that's locked in now nicely. The camera's not going anywhere, and you can see there that we've got a cold shoe on top of the camera, which we'll use to mount this later. Righto, there's our microphone adapter, so we'll line that up and get that clicked on. Now, one thing to note with this setup, you wouldn't want to do it in a lot of wet weather or rain, because it's no longer waterproof with that side door off and this fitting on. Right, well, I don't ride in the rain anyway, so that shouldn't be much of a drama for me. Now, to hook this up, it's quite easy. You just get the receiver, slide it into the top on the cold shoe, and then with our cable we can plug into the side of the receiver, then around and into the side of the camera. Okay, and that there is now hooked up. So you can see both of the microphones now, both of these little microphones are hooked up. You don't have to use both. I can pop one back in the case and it's disappeared. Okay, so we've got one mic going. The beauty of this setup is that you can have the receiver and the two microphones in this charging case, and as soon as you finish, just whack them back in the case and they'll charge up again, ready for next time. Alright, so let's see how that looks. So we'll turn the camera on. Right, camera's on there. Right, so if we look at the back screen, you'll see that there's a little microphone symbol that's come up on the back screen. That tells us that we're hooked into a lav mic. So now when I pick this up and bring it close to my mouth, you can see the bar moving at the top of the screen there to say that we're getting pretty decent audio. So I'll have a look at that. That's nowhere near clipping, and I've got that quite close to my mouth. So what I'll do is have a little play with the gain and see if we can make that look any better. Alright, so I've just adjusted the gain from 0 to +6, and we'll get that up close to our mouth, and you can see there how that's allowing quite a lot more noise to come through. So I think +6 like this may be a goer. Alright, so with that said, guys, I'll get this set up in the helmet and show you what that looks like, and then we might go for a quick hoot on the bike and test it out and see if we get good clear audio. Alright, so we'll see you in just a tick. Alright guys, welcome back. So as you'll probably see on the back of these microphones, this little clip here is magnetized, and there's a magnet on there. What I've done is I've got one of those magnets and I've glued it here inside my helmet. So this microphone will simply just clip straight onto that magnet. Now it's really secure, and it will not come off. Okay, so that's what we have inside the helmet. As our little lav mic with the dead cat on it, magnetized onto a magnet that's glued and taped. I've put super glue on that as well and taped it into my helmet. Right, the next thing I need to do obviously is get the camera on the front, and that's quite simple. So what I've got is a standard J-clip here to go onto my chin mount. That locks on nice and secure. Alright, then I've got a magnetic mount on that, which will go to the camera. So it's just a case now of loosening off those screws and moving it to a point where it's going to be nice and secure. Right, as I said, the beauty of this one is that you can use it vertically or the standard mount horizontally, and that's what we're going to do. Alright, this looks like it's quite high, but it's really not, guys. It doesn't impede your vision at all. Alright, and I think that angle there should give us pretty good visibility of the road. Okay, so essentially that's what it's going to look like on the front of the helmet. This cage and this little receiver add absolutely really negligible weight to the camera, so it doesn't really make it any heavier or less comfortable, but it will drastically improve our audio quality. Alright, so with that said, now that we've got our lav mic mounted inside the helmet and our camera mounted onto our chin mount on the front of our helmet, I can see that the microphone's hooked up and the gain is on +6 where we want it. Alright, what we'll do now is go for a little cruise on the bike and see if we can make this work. Alright guys, so welcome back. As you'll be able to see, we've got the Ace Pro on the front of the helmet, all the systems set up. I've got the microphone inside my helmet and filming with the X5 looking back at me at the front of the bike. So let's go for a cruise and see what this audio is like, eh? It's winter here on the New South Wales Central Coast, and as you can see, it's a beautiful crystal clear day. But it is quite chilly. So we won't go for a real big ride, but I just wanted to see what the audio was like. So it really doesn't add much weight to the front of the helmet at all. It's not overly uncomfortable. But I'm pretty sure that the audio we're going to get from this will be pretty phenomenal. So hopefully it's a lot better than what we've had in the past. I don't know if that changed the audio at all, but I've just closed down the visor on the helmet then. I'm also quite interested to see if you can hear much of the bike noise. Alright, so yeah, interested to see what you think, guys. You know, I really think that the audio from this setup is going to be streets ahead of what I've had in the past, and hopefully it'll make it easier for you guys to listen to the videos and make them a little bit more enjoyable. Alright, so again, hopefully this has been beneficial to you. I love my Insta360 cameras. They're really great, and I'm really happy that that I've got this DJI Mic Mini system, and I think that it's going to be great moving forward. So if you did like the video, please don't be shy to drop me a thumbs up. Leave a comment, consider subscribing to the channel if you'd like to get some more videos in the future. Let me know what you might want to see, and I'll see if I can do that. There's some good videos coming. I've just ordered heated grips for my bike, so I've got some original Yamaha heated grips on the way. So we'll be putting those on the bike in the not too distant future. But yeah, if you've liked the video, give us a thumbs up and a like, and we'll catch you in the next one. Oh, just before I forget, we've got the Insta360 GPS preview remote here as well, hooked up to both cameras, the X5 and the Ace Pro, and that's an awesome little thing, just to have one button to push to activate all of your cameras. You're not faffing about trying to find the right button and putting yourself in a dangerous position. So yeah, I'd recommend getting that as well. Everything that I've used here, guys, there will be an affiliate link in the description below. Feel free, if you want to purchase anything, to click on those links and go through to Amazon. It'll cost you nothing extra, and I may just get a very small slice of it, which will help me grow the channel and keep making videos. It's not cheap. Alright guys, with that said, hope you enjoyed, hope you got something out of it, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Ride safe and enjoy. Alright, see you guys.